All right. Now, the sales transaction screen is where it's going to show all of your sales, um, whether it's for estimate that you've sent, those that you haven't sent an invoice yet, or for those invoices that are still open, or for those invoices that are overdue, including those invoices that have been paid. This is where you'll see all of those invoices. And again, it all pertains to your sales. So as you can see, it's showing zero for this demo account. It's showing 0 for estimates, 750 for unbilled, 10 overdue invoices, 20 open invoices, and 10 that were recently paid. So um, as our discussion today is for receiving payments for an invoice, let's just go with the overdue invoices for now. Okay, so let's choose the first one from the top that shows up, Sushi by Katsuyuki. Okay, and on the rightmost section of that, you'll find receive payment. Go ahead and select that. If in case this is the invoice that you're going to be paying, okay, by checking if it's the right invoice number. But for the sake of our uh, walkthrough today, let's just use this as our example for now. So it's for invoice 1018 for Sushi by Katsuyuki as a customer for the amount $80. And just go ahead and click on receive payment on the rightmost section. That should take you to the receive payment screen, similar to what you've seen earlier, but this time it's gonna show up automatically with the customer information, Sushi by Katsuyuki. So for this customer, she has two open invoices, invoice 1018 and invoice 1019. Both are for $80. Let's just say she made a payment for 1018, invoice 1018. So following the same steps we discussed earlier, so if she already made a payment, just go ahead and select record payment. If she is going to be making the payment on that specific time, then you can choose the charge new payment, which is the QuickBooks payments feature, which we'll tackle in the next video. So again, watch out for it. So for now, we'll just go with record payment, and then same steps. Just make sure that you enter the correct payment date, the reference number, if it's a check or a bank transfer, um, or a credit card, if it's cash, and then the payment method. Same thing. You'll be selecting it here if it's cash, check, or any credit card, and then the deposit to account, like what was tackled earlier. It can, if you're going to be making multiple, if you've received multiple payments on that specific day and you'll be depositing it all together, or if you receive one single payment and you just want to deposit it later, then you can use undeposited funds for the meantime. But if you are going to be depositing it right away, then it's best that you choose with the correct account, either the checking or the savings account. Okay, but for our example, we'll just use with undeposited accounts. Next would be the amount received. Make sure that it's the right one, the correct amount, $80. And again, it's for invoice 1018, so you'll have to make sure that that is checked. Okay. All right, put in any notes if you would want to. Add any attachments if there's a need to. And if everything's all good, go ahead and click on record and close. So that's what you'll do when you receive payments with invoices. Okay. Um, Now, what it does in the background is that it debits the cash for whatever amount that was paid, and then it credits the accounts receivable for the corresponding figures. All right, now moving on to the next item, which is receiving a payment or receiving payments without invoices. And to do that, you'll just have to hover your mouse over the plus icon again at the top left. And under customers, instead of choosing receive payment, you'll be going with sales receipt. All right. So it should take you to the sales receipt screen. You'll just have to put in the customer information first. Let's say Amy's Bird Sanctuary. It should automatically fill out the email and the customer's address. And then same thing, select either record a payment or charge new payment. So if she already made that payment, but then again, she didn't receive an invoice, or he or she didn't receive the invoice, and he or she already made the payment, so you can go with the record payment. But they are going to be making a payment now, then you can go with charge new payment. But most of the time, it's a record payment that's being used by most bookkeepers. So let's go with that. Record payment, sales receipt date. Most of the time, it would be the current date, but depending on the situation, it may be for a different date. But it's not going to be too far from each other. It could be the previous day. Um, Most of the time, it's the current date. So let's just select that. March 21st, 2026 as the sales receipt date. Reference number. So for check, bank, payments, put in the reference ID. Cash for cash payments. And then payment method, select it from here. Cash, check, or credit cards. And then same concept with deposit to. So undeposited funds, if you want to store it temporarily, and but if not, if you'll be depositing it right away, just choose the appropriate account you'll be depositing it to, and then go or move on to the line items section. So let's say this is a payment for concrete. Okay. Description is concrete for fountain installation. Let's say quantity is 5, and then it's for $20 each. So the total amount is $100, and the taxable checkbox is checked right there. Now you may have noticed that the tax calculation, although we've chosen California, or although it's California is automatically chosen on here, but it's showing zero as sales tax. Um, Taxes or how to set up your tax center will be discussed later on. So just be in the lookout for that as well. Because you can set your products or your services as taxable or non-taxable, and or exempted from tax. But since this is a demo account, it may not have been set up yet. That's why it's showing zero. But typically, it should automatically populate the correct tax computation. So let's ignore that for now. Okay, skip that. And then if you want to send your customer a message, you can do it here on the left-hand side. Um, if you want to add an attachment, you may also on the left-hand side section of it. And if everything's good, just go ahead and click on record and close. And that should create that sales receipt. So what it does in the background is that it debits the cash for the amount that you received, and then it credits the sales or the revenue account. All right, so that's how to receive payments with and without invoices using the receive payments workflow and the sales receipts workflow. I hope you like this video. Hope you find it helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment down below, and stay tuned for my next videos. Thanks for watching.